Okay, now, with this litter of 12, and I'm supplementing, trying to spare the mom so much work and hard on her body. I'll get you in a minute, honey. Some of these pups just will not take the nipple, no matter what size I'm putting on the bottle. I mean, I had a various amount of sizes, tall, squat, won't have anything to do with it. They get too greedy, they suck too hard, it touches the back of their throat, and they choke. So when they're doing that, you can tell if it's just that they're not hungry. If then you put a finger at their mouth, and if they suck your finger in and really start sucking hard, they are hungry, they just aren't accepting the nipple. So now we will go to the sponge feeding, and we'll get more detailed about that. This is a really good item to get by Fiskars. There's probably other ones as well. They are seam snippers for people who sew. This is great for taking stitches out of mama, and it's great for doing the sponges. So I am going to cut the bottom of this about the size of that particular mom's nipples. This works so good for that. So on either side. Okay, and we don't need it that big, so I'm going to cut about that much off. Again, this works great to get that hole in the middle. Just jam it down in there and cut. I'm going to do it the other way. Okay. Now I like to use this size because you can see how big this top is, and that will go right down inside of that hole I just dug in there. Okay, so I am going to bathe this puppy because there's so much eating going on. There's of course lots of pooping going on, and they all start going at the same time, and they're walking around without their eyes open or their ears open, dragging themselves through it. It's yuck. So I've been giving a lot of baths. Now you want that water a little bit warmer than tepid. You sure don't want to give that puppy a chill. So I'm going to let this heat up real good and then back it down a little bit. There it goes. A good bit warm. Okay, come here, sweetie. Yes, you got okay on your belly and on your back. Alright, so I just put them right under it. Make sure you don't get any around the face, the nose, the mouth. There you go. But it's nice and warm, so it's not a shock to them. You do cold water, you could make your puppies very sick very quickly. These puppies will be great for their owners because they're going through a lot. You know, some puppies right now would be screaming their head off. Oh well, they'll get used to it. Then I use, and a lot of times I'll get, I'll get towels right out of the dryer. Didn't get you good enough. So that they are nice and warm. And they absorb quicker right out of the dryer as well. Okay. I'll put a little one right next to them because this is the one that's going to soak up most of the water. So cute. And then a bigger one to help keep that heat in. And that small one's going to come off in a minute once it gets soaked. Because once it gets soaked, it's just going to get cold. This one already knows that after a bath is usually food time. Yeah, so it's coming. Okay, and we'll go sit down and we'll feed them with the sponge and you'll see how that goes.